Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Yeah, I'm here still in Sicily, in Italy, and with my bike, the bike I rented. I will lift the bike here because, guys, I want to show you one church. It's called Chiesa Sant'agostino, and it's one of the oldest church here in my town. It's a church for 15th century, so that means it's like 1400 something. And the front church is neoclassic, and there was did in 1783. Go inside. Okay, I tried to do a quick tour because I guess the mass was starting, so there were the people look at me with my camera, so I tried to be quick. So you see that there are a bunch of cars here because the parking situation here in the small town is a pretty big problem. Okay, so now I will take the bike and I will go back home for Main Street. I will show you the Main Street. Ok, andiamo, me ne stai. Ok? Ciao ragazzi. Ciao. So this is my brother grocery shop. So let's go for the Main Street. So the Main Street now, I don't know, the certain time, I don't know exactly what time it's closed. Two cars. I don't know exactly at what time, so let's figure out. So for coming back home now, I want to do this this stretch of the main street. Oh, it's still open to the cars. So what time is it? It's 7. I guess they open at 8 p.m. They close at 8 p.m. So we go this part of the main street, and after I want to do all the side road. There are very tiny small road that big car don't pass through. This is the oldest church. I don't want to go inside because I don't have a lock for the bike, and I want to leave the bike outside because it's not my bike. So, and also if it was my bike, I don't want to lose the bike. Oh, the sun is exactly in the front. Oh, this part, I guess the car is closer to the car, yeah. Yeah, this is all the shopping side. Here in Gela, my town, we don't have mall. So there are all small business, small owners, they have all the little shops. And the majority are here in this promenade. So here, everything you wanna, you find that. Oh, there are bike sharing. Oh, I didn't see there was a bike sharing rack, but I didn't see any bike, so I don't know if it is working or not. Okay, let's go and let's take this small, tiny, old town roads. Yeah, if you see all the cars here, all small car. This is part of the old town. Gela is a very old city. There was a city of commerce, because the sea, of course, sailor and agriculture. So it's because had a lot of invasion, if you want to call invasion. Yeah, from the Greek, of course, there was the founder, to the Arabic. So a lot of all the city, it looked like Arabic city. Yeah, all these very tiny, small road with all the house, they are very close each other, and there are reasons why. In a very hot places, like in Arabic places, for example, the houses are this close each other, so they can make shade each other, so it's the coolest. In very hot day, the houses, they make shade each other, and this is one of the reasons why you see all these tiny small street with all the houses on the top of each other. Yeah, this is another church. It's called San James Church. It's a more modern church. Actually, when I was a kid, there was a Boy Scout here, this church. Well, this is this place in front of the church, and this is the church. But there are mass inside, so I don't want to. Yeah, there are mass, so I don't want to go inside. I don't want to go inside. There are mass. Okay, let's go. So you can imagine now, of course, it's all paved and everything, but not a lot of time ago, like 60, 70, 80 years ago, here were all stones, like old rectangular stones. And in some place where the tarmac, the asphalt is broken, you can see the old stones on the bottom. Okay, going here, we arrived to the old cemetery. Let's see if it's open. Usually it's open from till the sundown. Let's see if it's open. I show you a little of the old cemetery where my dad is. So from here we will reconnect with the main street. So I took the side street because the main street is one way. Certain points one way. Starting here is two ways, so we can go. I don't want to do all the main street. It's like 2 miles all on the wrong way. So we did decide the road that with the car it's not easy to do. Oh, the cemetery is closed. Yeah, okay. So the cemetery is from 14th century. That means 1300. It's very old, and there are very old chapel here. It's Chiesa Sant'agostino from 13th century. That means 1200. There are a lot of stories here. Okay, going here we go to the neighborhood called Caposoprano. Caposoprano, if you want to translate, means the top cape, the cape on top of the hill, something like this. Because as I say in another video, Gela is going along a hill. So of course the first time when it was founded, it developed all on the plain, but with the last, I don't know, 100 years maybe, they started to develop up on the hill. So here we are on the top of the hill. So if you have good legs, you can go everywhere with really no problem. But if you are a beginner, sometimes it can be a problem because they have a couple of pretty steep hill. If you want to go to the beach with a bike and you live here in Caposoprano, on the way to the beach is amazing. It's all descent. But on the way back, there are a couple of pretty steep hill. But again, nothing impossible to do, of course, if you have good legs. I did all with this city bike I bought. I rented, and believe me, it's heavy. It's like just bike for promenade. It's not a performance bike, but it's more than enough for what I need. So if I did with this bike, everybody can do. Okay guys, I'm almost arrived home, and this is the moment to say goodbye, and of course subscribe to the channel if you already did it. Giuseppe! It's a friend of mine. Ah bello! Vedi la scuola?
Com'è?
Ciao caro, come stai?
A posto?
A posto.
Com'è?
Tutto bene.
Come sta?
Ok. thank you guys for watching. See you next time with this Italian Sicilian series.